Hi everyone, here I've got my warbands for Mordheim that I'm going to be hopefully using tomorrow night. I've made 4 warbands, my opponent's got 3, so I don't think they will all see battle. But let me just take you through the warbands I have, and then tomorrow when we play the games I'll also make some brief videos, and hopefully we'll be able to edit them into something of a battle report. So let's start off from left to right. We've got orcs, then we've got Midlanders. No, wait, not Midland. Marienburgers, because they got more money. Then we got the undead, the ones from the regular plain rulebook. And finally, we've got the beastmen. So starting off with the orcs. Here in the middle, you see the guy with the great axe above his head. That's the leader. His name is Bodruk Falsteve. He's an orc boss, and he is accompanied by his trusty shaman Kablang. Then next to him are 2 big uns, one with an axe and a sword, and the other one with a sword and a shield. Their names are respectively Undruk and Grolok. Then we have the henchmen. Starting here at the front, we've got a single goblin with a ball and chain. He's part of a regiment called the Splatters, but well, since there's only one of him, it would probably be a splatter. Then we got the 2 squigs, they are the munchies, and behind them is a night goblin with a pronged, what's it called, squig brother, that's the technical term for it. He's a stabber, so we've got the splatties, the munchies, and the stabbies. And then behind we've got the shooties, consisting of a single orc arrow boy, and the choppies, which are 2 regular orc boys with an axe and a shield. Then let's move on to the Marienburgers. Let's see if I can say it correctly this time. This warband I just put together this afternoon because I sadly don't have too many human hero type troops that are useful for warbands. I don't have enough Empire guys, I don't have enough Empire swordsmen, which, well, swordsmen are a pretty good unit. So I had thought of doing Reichlanders first, but then I thought, well, let's do Marienburg because we can get a little bit more creative with that. Maybe let's move back to the orcs a little bit. Their motivation for going to Mordheim is simply they've heard that there are a lot of fierce people, opponents there, and the leader, I forgot his name already. Oh, I'm just terrible at names. Bodruk wants to just see if he can test his strength against the fiercest opponents, so to him Mordheim is the place to be. And he named his warband, or I named his warband, Bodruk's Bashers. So on to the Marienburgers. They are led by, let's see, got the wrong sheet here in front of me. They are led by Alexander of Remus. And Alexander is he is one of those people who left Remus for whatever reason and sort of ended up in Marienburg and managed to make a little bit of a fortune there. So Alexander, he definitely likes his heritage. You see him here. This is the Lorenzo Lupo special character, and he's basically got a similar backstory. He likes to dress up in the traditional garb of hundreds of years ago. So he's a bit of an eccentric. And Alexander, he has gathered some guys together that are either brave or foolish enough to head into Mordheim. So behind him and to his right, camera left, is, what did I call him again? Gilles of Aquitaine. He is a disgraced Bretonnian knight who, well, sort of like Alexander, is still proud of his heritage, even though he has had to leave everything behind. He took some loyal followers with him and ended up in Marienburg. Of those followers of his retinue, only 2 survived, the 2 young bloods, Bernard and Frederic. You can see them there, they are my converted Bretonnian archer champions. Bernard is the one with the sword, and Frederic is the one with the axe. Then to the left, camera left of the warband, is a rogue. He is Shady Slim. Not an obvious play on words there, of course. Shady Slim is one of those people who try to make his fortune doing the more nefarious things in Marienburg. Got caught, and then got offered a clemency if he was to join Alexander's warband. Now let's move on to the henchman. You see there a single swordsman. He is part of the enforcers. They're the ones that, well, if the one of the customers refuses to pay or owes money, then he and his buddies get sent in there. The two marksmen, the guys with the muskets, they are part of the harbor patrol. And finally we've got 3 halberdiers, and they are the merchant's guard. Then we move on to the undead. Oh, and of course their motivation is money. There's no two ways about it. Alexander wants to see if he can get some loot out of the misfortune of others, see what's left in the ruins of Mordheim, and try to make as much money as he can. Then we go to the undead, led by a vampire. His name is Iwan, I-W-A-N, but of course, because he's Transylvanian, or Sylvanian as it's called in the Warhammer world, you pronounce it as Ivan. So it's Count Ivan, as in Ivan to suck your blood. Ivan is a vampire with 2 swords, the Conrad von Carstein model. Next to him is Olaf the Horrible, the Necromancer, and behind them are 3 drags. Let me just move them aside a little bit so that you can see them. These guys I got from Reaper, I believe. The one with the axe and the bow is called... what did I call him again? There we go. Got the correct sheet here. That's Sneaky Sam. He is a drag with a bow. Next to him is Bad Bertha. She, I didn't notice when I bought the miniature, but when I was painting it up, I saw she had a little baby under her arm, snatching him away. So yeah, she's definitely not very nice. And then next to them is Digger Dave. Yeah, he's got a spade. He's the one that makes sure that you get some more fresh zombies. Then we get the henchmen. We've got a direwolf, part of the puppy patrol. Then we've got the bone gnawers behind them, the ghouls, 3 ghouls. And the zombies are the brainless bunch. They have been sent to Mordheim by their vampire overlord. I'm guessing in this case, I'm not too sure about the whole timeline. Might have been Vlad von Carstein, but I'm not sure how active he was in this period, or if he was not dead or more dead than usual at this point. So anyway, Ivan is a minor count, and he has been sent to Mordheim to get Warpstone, because, well, Warpstone and Necromancy go sort of hand in hand. And then finally we've got some Beastmen. These are Rod's head takers, and Rod is the captain. You see him standing there with his great axe. Next thing is his shaman. He only goes by the name the Oracle, they don't know his real name. And then we've got 2 Bestigor. We've got Brack with a halberd, and we've got Brock with a great axe. And of course we also have a Centaur over there. His name is Drunk Dunk, and the whole reason that they call him Dunk is because that was when he stumbled onto this warband, the first word he said, and everybody thought it was his name, but this was basically just drunken centaur speak for asking for a drink. So Drunk Dunk is the Centaur, and then we have the 2 regular Gors over there, the head takers. We've got a whole henchman group called the Runts, consisting of a single Ungor. And then we've got the Fang pack, 2 Chaos Warhounds. And Rod has been sent to Mordheim by a demon prince that this warband worships. And they don't really know for sure yet why he's been sent to Mordheim, what his purpose is there. But, well, the demon promised him to just get there and then all will be made clear in the end. So yeah, there you have it. 4 warbands. I will let you know which of these will see some action tomorrow night on the table. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't played Mordheim very much, only 4 games if I remember correctly. Then again, my opponent hasn't played yet at all, so we will probably make some mistakes, but I am sure we will have a lot of fun doing so. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the battle reports.